Understanding nth term. We're used to having a table with our n's, our variables, and our rule. When you do these, you want to work each one out. N plus 3 by substituting. So here we would do 1 plus 3. Here we would do 2 plus 3. Here we do 3 plus 3. So each time I'm substituting in my n. So 1 plus 3 is 4, and fill in the table. 2 plus 3 is 5, 3 plus 3 is 6, and so on. The nice thing about having a rule is then you can solve for any value. So if I say n equals 20, I wouldn't have to count all the way down. I could just use the rule. 20 plus 3 is 23, or even 100 plus 3 would give me 103. So that's why you want to learn to find the rule, so you can do any value in the table. So now sometimes you have to figure out the rule by looking at the table. So 1 going to 8, 2 to 9, 3 to 10, 4 to 11, 5 to 12. Can you figure out that they are adding 7 each time? So 1 plus 7. So you want to go across in your table. It's a vertical table. 3 plus 7, 4 plus 7, and if you'll write it all the way down like this, first of all you're showing that you understand the table, but if you end up going down here, you've created your rule, n plus 7. The nice thing about finding a rule is now you can use it for anything. If I tell you n is 20, you know, the value has to be 27, or if I say 100, you know, the value has to be 107, because now you can just use the rule. It could also work this way. Trying to figure out your table. 1 to 2, going from 2 to 4, from 3 to 6. And you see that each time they're multiplying by 2, times 2, times 2. Again, if you'll work it all the way out and make sure that that's your rule, you'll be able to automatically see that the rule is n times 2. Now the better way to actually write that is 2n. Sometimes they'll give you 4 different rules and you have to choose which one is right. Now you may be able to look at your table and see right away which rule it is, but you're still going to have to prove and disprove. Can you see going from 10 to 5, from 20 to 10, from 30 to 15, from 40 to 20, they're dividing by 2 each time. So your rule here is going to be n divided by 2. And look and see, is that one of your choices? Yes, it is. But you're going to need to prove it. So let's put in each of these values of n. You need 3 proofs, and show that you understand that it worked. So 10 divided by 2 is 5, and there's our 5 right there. 20 divided by 2 is 10, and there it is right there. 30 divided by 2 is 15, and there it is right there. Now equally important is disproving the others. So let's try this one right here, n minus 5. Let's put one in. If I put in the 10, it actually will work. So let's put in another one. 20 minus 5. So we put in 20, tried our rule, this is A, and we get 15. But that's not what we wanted. We wanted to get out of 10. So that shows me that A does not work. Let's disprove B. N times n. Well, we can use 10 times 10 gives us 100. But if we had put in 10, we should have gotten out 5. So again, this shows me that this one will not work. Let's try C. N plus 5. And we try 10 plus 5 gives us 15. And again, that's not what we were looking for, so that's enough to disprove C. You need to have 3 proofs for the one that you say is correct, and 1 disproof for the other ones.